Okay. Ew, what was that? Hi guys. Okay. This video has been long awaited. I don't know why I have been waiting so long to film it. But I will be a year vegan. Does that even make sense? I will be vegan for a year this coming August. So that's in less than a month. And I guess I'll just film why I went vegan, how I went vegan, what vegan even means. So if you're interested in seeing that, keep watching. Okay, so what even is veganism? What does being vegan mean? What does vegan mean? Can I say that a couple more times? Okay, vegan. To be vegan is no meat, no dairy, no eggs, no exploiting animals, no horseback riding, no, taking camels and riding them on your foreign vacation, no playing with baby tigers. It's no going to circuses that exploit animals. It's just nothing that exploits an animal in any way. No fishing, and this is a lot of no's, but if you just think in your mind, is this hurting an animal? Or is this exploiting an animal for money when they can't enjoy money and that's not something that they use? Even horseback riding is definitely something that a lot of people, I would say it's controversial. People think, oh, horseback riding is no big deal, but in reality, do horses really want you on their back? Do they want a metal bit in their mouth chipping their teeth? Do they want a heavy person whipping them? And I don't think so. I don't think I would want that. You can definitely own horses and not use them for competitions or whatever. And they have perfect lives, and there's nothing against owning horses, but I just don't think the Kentucky Derby is absolutely ridiculous to me, the amount of money that the people make off the horses, and the horses are really just a product. If they break their leg, they'll just put them down. It doesn't matter to them because there's 100 other horses, and so hundreds and hundreds, thousands of horses have died training for the Kentucky Derby. So if that's not something that you know, now you do. So look into that, educate yourself. Yeah, I'm just really not into harming any being, any animal. So that's just me. That's really what being vegan means. So it's not that you don't like meat, it's not that you're allergic to it, it's not that the taste is bad. No, obviously it's good. Most people that are vegan didn't grow up vegan. I sure didn't. I just learned through watching documentaries, following people on social media, not support that industry, those industries. And another thing also is you're not gonna wear leather, you're not gonna have leather shoes, you're not gonna put animal products on your face. And really the reason behind that is exploiting the animal, and these animals go through a lot. It's very traumatic to be a cow, be a pig, or be a chicken. or be a fish. Animals shouldn't die because I want to eat a snack. Like, I can live perfectly fine and be healthy, not eating anything that comes from an animal. So why would I want to fund milk, cheese, dairy, eggs, like meat? Like, why would I want to fund those industries that just really abuse and exploit the animals? And if you've never seen what goes on in a slaughterhouse, at pig vigils, you've never seen just the wool being taken from sheep, like, you just really just educate yourself on what really those industries do, because it's very, very upsetting and really will make you sick to your stomach. How I went vegan, I really think the seed was planted when I watched What the Health. That's what really gave me the drive to get really into health and make me want to like be my healthiest. And then I watched Forks Over Knives, and then Cowspiracy, Heal. These are all really, really good. I know a lot of people like Earthlings. There's just a lot of documentaries. A lot of them you can find on Netflix. Some of them you can find on YouTube. Like, yeah, seriously, these documentaries are everything. They're such a big reason why I went vegan. I really, 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 if you're trying to go vegan, definitely watch them. Or if you're just trying to understand more about veganism, maybe it's not like a goal right now, but honestly, it could be. If you watch this stuff, you probably will definitely give it a second thought or a second chance. I followed Sophia Miakova, and I guess now her Instagram is Sophia Esperanza. Her YouTube, when she posted about going to a pig vigil, was just so heartbreaking, and I just don't want to cause that kind of pain and suffering. I don't think bacon is worth it. I don't think hurting animals is worth food. Like, and people say, oh, you're not hurting a plant. Plants are not sentient beings. They don't feel pain. But yes, all animals feel pain. It's just, that really struck a chord with me. So if you haven't watched her YouTube video on the pig vigil, I would watch that. And she's just such a great vegan influencer. She's such a great person. She's beautiful. She's on Instagram. She has millions of followers. She's really just such an angel and a light. So I would go follow her. I also follow, there's so many vegan pages. Like, if you just use the hashtag vegan and just look it up, there's so many pages. There's so much information. Even if you follow my little page, it's called M Went Vegan. I repost and I post a lot of stuff. I post a lot of meals, food, memes, just facts, information. So if you want to follow that, do that. Because a lot of people were saying, oh, what do you eat? How do you start? To start is just to start. I mean, however you want to start reducing your impact is on you. If you want to start by not drinking milk and switching to any plant-based, milk or alternative, that would be good. Almond milk is obviously so good. Hemp milk, there's oat milk, there's rice milk, there's literally cashew milk. like soy milk. There's so many different vegan milks. So yeah, you're not a cow. You know, a cow is not your mother. So you don't need cow's milk. When I was going through like a lot of acne and stuff, the one thing that I was really researching was milk and dairy and how many hormones are in like one sip of cow's milk. And I was like, no, there was like 200 hormones that you're like ingesting. And I'm like, it's not for me. So it was definitely messing with my hormones. And my skin got a lot better after that. And yeah, just not interested in putting all that nasty hormones shit in my body. Really just start anywhere. Just substitute cheese. Like I substitute Parmesan with nutritional yeast. It's so good. It's good for you. It does taste like cheese. It's a cheesy taste, good texture. Like I put it on pretty much everything. Being vegan definitely makes you eat a lot more nutritiously, I would say, like plant-wise, like so many different plants and vegetables and fruit, and I've eaten so much more clean. I'm definitely not really the vegan that's like eating a lot of junk food. I mean, definitely here and there for sure, but I try to eat as clean as possible. I substitute meat with like tempeh, with tofu. They have every alternative. They have vegan eggs. Like they have literally every alternative. Yes, looking for them in a grocery store is a little bit annoying and takes more time. Maybe you have to go to different stores for different things. But if I'm saving lives and I'm not causing harm and I'm helping the environment, because that's the main reason I really got into it, was because of the environment. I really wanted to reduce my plastic consumption, and you know, you saw this whole wave with the straws and everything, and you're like, and I really wanted to get into like not harming the earth. And then I figured out, wow, the number one way is to not eat meat, because we could feed all the starving people in the entire world with the amount of grain and everything feed that we feed the animals to slaughter them. If we were feeding that to humans and taking the animals out of it, nobody would be hungry. It's just how it is. It just causes so many, you know, it pollutes the air, it pollutes the water. Really watch Cowspiracy if you really, really want to get into like deep into why it's so bad for the earth. Yeah, and I mean, animal agriculture is the leading cause of rainforest depletion. I don't know if you know what happened with Coca-Cola and their subsidiary, Fairlife, which is a really ironic name. Where do I even start? So, in order for a cow to produce milk, and milk, you know, is dairy, milk produces cheese, all that. In order for a cow to produce milk, they have to impregnate her. So they basically artificially inseminate the cow, the female cow, because no female, no mammal produces milk without being pregnant. That's just a fact. So they artificially inseminate the cow gets pregnant, the cow starts, you know, producing milk. So when the cow is born, the calf is born, they rip the calf away, like on the first day of life, because God forbid the calf gets any nutrition from its own mother's milk, because we need the milk. We need the milk. So they attach the pumps up to her udders, and she's crying for her calf, for her baby, and the calf usually just gets really sick. You know, it doesn't have the nutrients that the mom's providing. It's so weak, you know. They don't care. The calf is just a byproduct of the dairy industry. So the calf is like, nobody cares about that. They sell the calf to be made into veal. So if you didn't know, veal is just baby cow. Didn't have a life. It's really, really sad. They get really abused. So if you just Google fair life, you know, cruelty video, you will find all the information you need. It's really sickening. Yeah, I mean, the cows are just pumped with hormones and antibiotics, then they're attached and they're just producing all this milk. And yeah, that just goes on and on and on for like, until they aren't producing enough milk anymore to be profitable. And then they get sent off for meat. So they have a life that's just not, it's just like a slave. It's just torture and rape, and I'm just not interested in helping an industry like that thrive. It's not for me. So, you know, animal agriculture, big business, is not the way to go. I think it's a little bit different, in my eyes at least. If you have a cow and, you know, that's your cow, you look after her perfectly, you know, she got pregnant on her own, she had the calf, like, I don't know, smaller family-owned farms I don't have as much of a problem with. It's because, you know, they're out in the pasture, they're living a good life, they're not producing like gallons and gallons and gallons and gallons and gallons of milk for all these people. It's just your family, you're not like selling it, you're not like really hurting her. I think that's a lot different than just mass producing milk the way that these big industries do. It's still like not a vegan thing to do, but I definitely would look at that a lot differently than what these companies are doing. Another thing, chickens. Chickens is another extremely sad situation. Even free range just means they're not in a cage. So like they're still in a huge like dark warehouse type of a place, and they're like on top of each other, you know, and it's still just filthy and disgusting. It's still no way to live. They're not seeing sunlight. They're not out on the pasture like they want you to believe. They want you to think that, and it's not true. So these hens are kept just in disgusting, despicable conditions that there's dead hens scattered around. There's just feces. It's just gross. It's no way for an animal to live. I don't like it. I don't want to give my money to that industry and support it and make it thrive. Like I'm not interested in it. If a hen's egg gets fertilized, the chick turns out to be male, well, hens only produce eggs. The egg industry only cares about hens, females. So if you're a male baby chick, you're born, boop, you automatically just get killed because you're not something that is gonna be producing an egg. So yeah, they just get, on the first day that they're born, they get killed. And it's really just sad. It's no life. The way that they get killed is very disturbing. They just get ground up basically in a blender type scenario. Let's talk about pigs. Pigs. I honestly just have no words. Like, it's so disgusting the way that they're kept. The females are kept in pens so small they can't move. They're actually, I think they might have just done away with this, but up until recently and actually I think they still do it just in California. They don't do this anymore. The pigs are kept, the moms are kept in cages, like they can't move around at all. It's like just being in a little box of jail. Like they can't even turn around, they can't do anything because the moms might step on the little piglets because they're so close, because they're in such a tiny enclosure. So it's a living hell for these animals. And once you really see it with your own eyes and, you know, watch the videos, follow the people, learn how beneficial it is. Like, I'm not even gonna talk about really the health benefits because there's so many, and you just really look into it for yourself. Like I said, follow those, watch those documentaries, follow a lot of vegan accounts. If you want to do something, that's exactly what I did. I was like, okay, I want to do this. I don't really know how to do this. I'm going to follow all these pages. I'm going to get all these tips. I'm going to learn all these facts. And yeah, also health-wise, meat is technically a carcinogen, and so is salted fish. If you go on the American Heart Association website right now and look up human carcinogens, boom, it's on there. It's on the website. I just Googled it 2 days ago. So yes, red meat is a carcinogen. So if anything, just not eating red meat is just a huge benefit to your own health and just helping the earth. And yeah, some other vegan pages are obviously PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, which is a very controversial association or whatever. And do I agree with every single thing that they do? No. Do I agree with their like main morals and what they're trying to do? Definitely. Bianca Taylor, she's a fitness girl, vegan girl. She has even vegan tattooed on her butt. She's really cool. Katya Elise Henry, she's huge. She has like millions of followers. She's another fitness girl. Tina Louise, she's a vegan model. She's tatted. She's really pretty. Vegan girl, this girl, Jade. I want to say her Instagram is Vegan Jade. She's been vegan actually her entire life, which is like rare, and she's thriving. People say, oh, you can't live without meat. You absolutely 100,000 million % can. And you can do so looking like her, like slaying every part of her life. James Aspie, he's an activist. He is a savage. He calls people out. He just educates so many people, knows so many facts. I'm still so new to this. Like I really can't just spout off 101 facts. I really want you to do your own research because that's exactly what I did. Watch the videos. If you have any other questions, definitely email me, or not email me, DM me. Animal equality is another really good one, and I don't know how to say her name, but it's called Siana Elise, Sjana. She's a yogi girl. She's so cute. She has a lot of YouTube videos about what she eats, and yeah, there's so many pages. Just look who I follow, especially on my little Instagram. I follow a ton of vegan pages. I hope that kind of cleared up why I went vegan and kind of how I went vegan. I kind of went just cold turkey into it, but I did try actually 2 different times before that and didn't stick with it. So yeah, don't feel bad if that is the same with you. Don't feel bad if you want to go from just taking each thing out slowly. Like, it's your journey. I think taking any type of animal product out of your daily consumption is a win, and I commend you for that. Yeah, I'm just really appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you really watch those documentaries. Hope you learn something. Let's talk about it, definitely. If you watch them, if you follow those people, like, just, message me. I'm definitely a resource for you at your disposal. My Instagram is at @IamEmilyLexis, or my little vegan Instagram is at @MWentVegan. Yeah, reach out to me, DM me, ask me questions. Let me know if you guys like these videos. Do you guys want to see some cooking type recipe videos, like what I eat in a day, what I normally make, things that are like my staples? Let me know. I have grocery haul videos, so if you want to see those, they're on my channel. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. That really helps me out. Yeah, and turn on the notification button, because sometimes things get mixed up, and that way you'll never miss a video. So thanks, love you, bye.